What's up, guys? Yes, I'm again here, and today we're playing Naja in the solo lane, once again in the solo lane A through Z series. So we're going to be starting off with Bluestone Pendant, Boots 1, probably 3, actually we could go 4 health pods here, and 2 multi-potions, as well as we'll just go Purification because we were against a Hades in lane, which I haven't seen a Hades in the solo lane in a long time. Actually, I haven't seen Hades in a long time in general, just because he just gets overshadowed right now by a lot of other picks in the solo lane. So he's not picked too often. And if you pick him in the mid lane, you have to play a bit unsafe, and you actually lose a lot of damage going Hades in the solo lane. I mean in the middle lane, even though he does do a lot of damage. Late game, his ultimate is really easy to escape, and his damage, he has to be in melee range for it, so not ideal for mid lane mages. Although he can work in certain compositions, as he does bring a different style to the mage role. So we have a Cirquette in the jungle. Looks like she's going to start off with the Potion of Physical Might, which is very nice, which is going to give us a bit more clear early on in the game. Let's see, it's a Hades Susano, so maybe it should be close. I think they might all clear still, just because Susano's clear is pretty good. So hopefully we can at least challenge them here. And if he didn't go red pot, we should win this. Although I believe our clear should be a bit better than Hades early on in the game. Yeah, that was quick. That was real quick. Alright, we'll move over to the mana buff. Pull this out for my teammate. Actually, probably should have been stacking up my basic attack chain, but that's fine. There we go. Clear that out, go to the solo lane, and we did in fact win the clear overall. Should have probably thrown these at the archers. Alright, so we can go for the ooh, a lot of damage coming out of the Susano, although he is going to take some archer damage here. I'm going to miss my ring. See if Cirquette can get him. I think she went for a 2-second. That's not going to be the case, unfortunately. But we can go for the mids here. Or not the mids, the fire minions. And I want to go for the mid harpies, but I think I'm going to have to go back to my lane, unfortunately. You have Hades at level 2. Kind of low as well. Ooh. My ring didn't bounce right there. That was weird. Oh, you know what? I think the minion might have died as soon as I hit it, and it still made the sound effect, unfortunately. Or before I hit it, I mean. See if Hades, we can get him to hit us here. Alright. Should be a pretty annoying lane, unfortunately, for us. Alright. We are going to hit level 4 here. Same level as the Hades. Alright. We're almost to level 5 though, which is nice. Alright. We have one more minion after this, it looks like. Oh man, if I had my ultimate, I would have been able to take him out right there. Which is really too bad. If he decides to dash into this wave, we can definitely get a kill. I'm going to go for my ultimate now. Ooh, it looks like a killing spree for the Neath, unfortunately. And we're going to go for the ultimate, and this should take him out. There we go. Get an early kill on our lane opponent. So we are winning, or we're losing the game 1-3, but we did get the first kill in our lane specifically, so not in a bad spot. Let's see. Hades started off with a tiny trinket. Okay, and he went for the teleport, so yeah, he's going to be in lane right now.
There was nothing you could have done there.
Alright, put a level into our 2.
Double kill.
He's just going to try and push us back a little bit right here, but I'm just going to go back to base anyway. So we should be fine. I'm going to go for the Warrior Tabi now. And a Sentry Ward as well, and I've gone Transcendence before in the past, but feel like Jotun's Wrath would be a bit more beneficial. From the times I've tried Naja in the solo lane, it just seemed like Jotun's Wrath is a bit better. Because Transcendence you have to stack up, and with Naja in the solo lane, rotating around is not a bad idea, so it's going to be a lot better if we go for the Jotun's Wrath, since we'll get a lot more out of our rotations and be a lot more effective in them. This guy's just trying to... Yeah, he's just trying to keep us off the wave. He didn't have any creeps with his passive on him whenever he went for the clear, so he did take a lot of damage, and he'll probably go back to base here. Alright, looks like he's going back to base, so we're going to be able to take out our mana buff. Clear this bad boy out. There we go. Also going to use my 2 here for a little bit of a heal. Give me some sustain. Alright, and I do have a sentry ward to put over here on the enemy side of the jungle. And actually, hold on, looks like there is a Susanoo spotted at the damage buff, so we could look to contest this guy's mana buff. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the ultimate here. Yes, and we're going to be able to take him out, which is very nice. And go for the mana buff as well. So we're going to have 2 kills on this Hades. A really strong early showing from us in the solo lane. See, the speed buff is up since the Susanoo is was all the way on the left side of the maps. So we're going to be able to pick that up for the Circuit. And I'm going to go back over to my lane, clear it out, and then go back to base once again. And pick up my Jotun's Wrath.
There was nothing you could have done there.
Alright, looks like the dual lane's really having a tough time this game. 4-on-1 from the Neath, who actually went Meditation. Meditation, Neath going into Fatalis, and Sylvanas with the Heart Ward going straight into Sovereignty, no boots, also a Meditation. Very interesting builds from the enemy team, but it seems to be working out for them. I think that's mostly because they're in a party, though. So they have some good voice communication and some good synergy. Although, still, these builds are not too great. Later on in the game, we should see the impact of their builds not being too great, so we should be able to take advantage of that later on in the game. Plus, Circuit could probably take her out pretty quick. Take out the Neath, I mean. And I could take out the Neath pretty quick as well. Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a Susanoo kill. Great job from the Circuit. That was a really good play from the Circuit. Able to catch out the Susanoo there. I actually didn't even mean to take that kill. I think my Bluestone was the thing that got it, though. Which is unfortunate. I'm just going to put another level into my ultimate. And I'm going to go for an ultimate right here. Oh, I missed. Wow, that was bad. We still got the kill, but I can't believe I just missed the shot on my ultimate right there. That was pretty bad, but we still got the kill, so it's not going to turn out too poorly for us. But really, that's one of the that's something in the game that you really have no excuse for messing up, and that's a Naja ultimate. You really don't have an excuse for missing the shots once you get them in the air. So just a misplay from me. Oh shoot, Poseidon's here. Oh, yeah, I should be dead. Yeah, there's Susanoo. Yeah, I'm gonna end up dying.
You have been slain.
Make sure my team knows. That their ultimates were used in the process of that gank. Wasn't expecting the Poseidon to come around. I wasn't really paying attention. I should have been paying attention there. Instead of getting mad at myself for missing my one shot on my ultimate that didn't really amount to much, since I was still able to kill him in the end. That seems like the most boring lane ever. Sylvanas and Sylvanas in the dual lane by themselves. Okay, so I'm going to go over back to the right side. Hades is still only level 8 while I'm level 11. I have 4 kills, only 1 death. So definitely not a bad game for us so far. Looks like the Poseidon, however, is 4-0-0, and so is the Neath. So we're going to have to compete with those two in these fights. If I'm able to catch them out with my ultimate, though, it should be a kill. And if you look, Neath doesn't even have Purification. Went for the Meditation instead. Oh! Surket should be able to get the Hades here. Great job from the Surket. Getting herself a kill here. We should be able to take their buffs once again. I'm not quite sure if the Susanoo is over here, but I know for a fact that the Hades is not, since he was just taken out. And there he is. Let's see, I'm not quite sure if he took his speed. Since we did get it earlier. Yeah, we did have the timer on it. So we're going to be able to take this out as well. Since he decided to clear the wave on the right side instead of trying to protect his buff. And I'm just going to take him into the air with the ultimate. Should be able to get away here. Oh my goodness. Bulwark on Susanoo this early on in the game. Okay, I'm not going to chase him any further. Ooh, Poseidon with some more kills. 5 to 11 is the score line, so we are a bit behind. But like I said, I think we can come back because of their poor build choices. Let's see what Hades went for. Okay, he got the boots. Not quite sure what he's going to go for next. Maybe a Warlock Sash, possibly a Breastplate of Valor. A Book of Thoth. Oh, Hades. Oh, Hades. I'm not quite sure what you were doing there. Man, that wasn't a very good play from the Hades. He kind of waited out on his 3. I'm not quite sure why he did that. I don't know if he thought I had my ultimate and he was gonna try and dodge it or something, but it really didn't work out in the end for him. But I'm gonna be able to pick up my mana buff. I actually should have hit the tower one time so I could take it. Could have taken it out, but we should be able to still get it pretty easily. It's just the Susanoo over here. I'm not too afraid of him. I do have my ultimate up in a few seconds. Oh, could have actually used my. They used my Purification there and stayed up a bit closer to this Susanoo. That was definitely my fault there. Yeah, he's going to go back to base. Looks like Rock can be in some trouble here. Looks like he's actually going to be taken out by the Neath, who rotated around to the middle lane. I do have my ultimate available, and I think I want to try and get this Poseidon. We'll see if we can. I'm not quite sure if he's going to stay and try and hit the tower. It looks like he is. He does have the Purification, however. I'm not quite sure if it's up, though. Okay, he did just use it now. So we should be able to get him. Oh, he went for the Sanctuary. But we are going to be able to get him with the ring, which is very nice. And let's see if I can rotate to the left side and see if I can get anything here. Sylvanas is being harassed a bit. However, they're both pretty low. Oh, that was a really bad 3 from me. See, if they continue chasing, I could take them out. Oh, really good backflip from the Neath. Jeez, I keep missing my 3. That should be pretty easy for me to hit. She got so much healing off of that. Okay, we're not gonna be able to take her out at the moment.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Going pretty aggressive right now. The Neath's gonna be coming in. There should have been some easy kills for me, but I missed a lot, which was completely my fault. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Deathbringer now, just because I'm so far ahead, and I'm gonna go for the Sanctuary as well. Get some damage mitigation, of course, from the Sanctuary. So if someone like the Poseidon wants to hit a big ultimate on me, I'm going to be able to dodge it. It looks like Neath is getting chased down by the enemy team. I'll try and help her out now. I think she's gonna go down though. Yeah, she's gonna be taken out by the Neath. Should be able to take out the Neath here, though, which is always nice. Be able to get this Sylvanas. No, he does have his pass, and no, there's no way I'm going to be able to chase this guy.
There was nothing you could have done there.
Okay, Surket looks like she's going to be safe to... Oh, hold on. Okay, Hades is going to not be able to stop this Surket from backing. I'm just going to rotate back to the middle lane. Throw my ring out. Get a bit of clear out of it. Susanoo's just going to show his face and push in the wave a little bit. I'm going to go for the mana buff now. And, oh, hold on. They stole the attacks, or the movement speed buff, it seems. Which is really too bad. Left the minion there as well, but at least we have the timer, which is nice. See, it looks like the Surket's going to try and fight the Susanoo. She does have some levels on the Susanoo. We could end up getting the kill for the team here. I'm going to use my ring to get a bit of a movement speed buff. I have my ultimate available. I might use it just to close the distance and then use my 3 on the Susanoo. We'll see. Oh, that was bad. Oh, and I missed my ult too. That was really bad. However, we do have a Neath over here. Well, it seemed like Neath still had her backflip. I wasn't expecting her to still have it since she stayed over here so long. Looks like our Neath's going to be taken out, though. I think that fight was kind of my fault because I missed the ultimate. Looks like Sylvanas is going to be taken out. I can try and poke them down a little bit, but they're going to be able to get this tower. Man, I can't believe I missed that ultimate. That was so easy to hit, too. Oh, I might be in some trouble here. It doesn't look like it. Actually, they're just going to push forward without any minions, which isn't going to benefit them too much, as they're going to be forced back to base. So I'm just going to go back to base as well. And actually, I'm really close to my Deathbringer. I'm going to wait a little bit more gold then. I actually need to hurry up and get to this right side, though, because Susanoo's knocking on the door of my tower. He's only level 11 right now. So I'm actually going to see if I can get a kill on him.
Killing spree.
See what he has. He did have the Bulwark of Hope. He went Ninja Tabi, Bulwark of Hope, and is going to Titan's Bane. Okay. I don't really have any comment on that build.
There was nothing you could have done there.
But it's definitely interesting. And this is going to be a kill for us. Actually, no. Sanctuary coming from the Susanoo, but we are going to kill him with the ring. Which is always fun. Getting those ring kills. The ring snipes. He didn't really try and dodge, though, so I mean... guess it wasn't a crazy snipe. But we still ended up getting the kill, which is nice. We're 1-0 at the moment. And we're about to be able to pick up our Deathbringer. Ooh, actually should have backed off a little bit right there, so I could have killed the side minions. That's fine, though. We're going to go for the speed buff. Clear this bad boy out. And I may go for the back camp. It looks like that's going to be up as well. They aren't really effective or efficient with clearing their jungle. So we were able to get a lot off of that. And we're level 17 at the moment with a Deathbringer available for us to purchase. And I think I'll just go into the Malice next. Just get more crit. And then I'll go for the Titan's Bane after this. And then... if I want to go more damage, I'll go into the Bulwark, or not the Bulwark, the Brawler's Beatstick, but I could just stop at the Titan's Bane and then go for a Winged Blade. See, I don't think we need to surrender here, because I think we can still win if I can stop them from pushing in. I'm going to be able to catch this Hades. Oh, man, that's going to hurt the Hades so much. We're going to be able to get another kill for our scoreline. 9-1-0 at the moment. Let's see if I can go over to the left side. Looks like they're going to be attacking the Poseidon at the moment. Looks like it's actually going to be a kill on him. Oh, actually, a really good Kraken. Oh, man, they couldn't get him. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. That should have been an easy kill for my team. I'm not quite sure if they missed a lot or what. Let's see here. Let's go to the Susanoo and take him out. All right. He did use his sprint. It's gonna be hard to chase this guy down. I'm gonna miss my sash on him, unfortunately. Alright, so we're gonna move over to the middle lane and see if we can take out the Neath. This should be a pretty easy kill on the Neath, actually, though. Let's see what she has at the moment. Rage and Aussie. Very interesting build she has going for herself. Oh, geez, Sylvanas is all by himself over here. I think I'm just gonna go for the Hades. See if I can get this Poseidon. Oh, he's so low. I wasn't able to get him, though. But it looks like the Neith's going to be able to pick up this Poseidon. And they could have taken out the Susanoo as well. See if Ra can get him. Okay, never mind. Oh, Ra's hided the Urchin and Magi's Cloak. Okay. Alright. Interesting. I mean, that's not really going to get you kills if you go that build. Which is really unfortunate for our team. It looks like he's trolling, and the Circuit's AFK in base. Which is really unfortunate, because we definitely could have still won this game later. As the game progressed, we still would have been a bit better because of their Neith's build, as well as the Hades was really far behind. And, oh jeez. I don't know what happened there. The Neith just died to the Gold Fury, okay. And plus Poseidon later on in the game, it gets harder and harder to get your damage off since the Kraken can be negated by relics which are able to be used in almost every single team fight where the Kraken's going to be used. Where did the Neith go? I guess she must have just went back to base. Yeah, she didn't clear out any of these buffs, so I guess she just went back to base. Let's see if I can get into their jungle and take someone out. Speed buff's still up. Okay, Poseidon's actually in the middle lane. I'm gonna go for the ultimate on the Neith. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Neith, or Ra probably should have ulted whenever I took the Naja into the air. It looks like we're going to surrender. We went 10-3-1, but some members of our team were trolling, unfortunately. So I guess we just have to report those people, which, I mean, you do whenever people decide to troll in games. Their Poseidon got really far ahead. Even though his build was kind of iffy as well. Went for almost full CDR. Or he did go for full CDR instead of going for damage, which was really, really weird. But, I mean, when you're really far ahead like that, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. And then Ra went for, like, I don't know what Ra was building. He went for Heidi the Urchin, was going into Magi's Blessing, which is really weird. Considering the fact that he had Purification and Sanctuary, so... I'm not quite sure what that was all about. And then they had the Meditation Teleport on the Neith and the Hades and the Sylvanas, actually, all going for that in their build. But we had a good laning phase. We were able to kill Hades a few times. He went 1-8-8, so he didn't have a good game at all. But the Sylvanas was deathless, and Neith had 11 kills, and Poseidon had 13 kills, and I only had 10, so I unfortunately couldn't carry the team there. But we did what we could, so... Wait, hold on. Let's look at these damage numbers. Oh, wow. We actually had the highest damage that game. That wasn't bad. 21k damage. Huh. Well, in my opinion, if some members of the team didn't decide to troll or AFK in the base, we probably still could have won it because, like I said, the builds. But anyway, guys, this is Naja in the solo lane, in the solo lane A through Z series. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.